Hi everyone, it's Jeanette, Crafty Dork. I'm back with day 55, I think it is, of the 100-day project. Today it's inspired by a cushion that my mum did with candle wicking. I should have brought the cushion out. Just a minute, I'll go and get it. Hold on. Okay, so this is the cushion that that mum did, and I just love it. I've got two of them, and I've got them on the lounge. Really, really nice. Love them. So that is my inspiration for today's project. I'll just pop it back here out of little Lily's way. She's already demolished my cardboards. I guess that's what you have a puppy for, don't you? So what I did, I had book page, and then I covered it with just plain book paper, and then I actually just freehand the heart and the little flowers. I just did a stitch around the edge and then a few little colonial knots around the edge, and then I've turned it into, it's just got half a dozen pages in there. I've just lined it with some scrapbook paper, and the reason for the scrapbook paper is that the little bits of embroidery at the back, I just felt that an ordinary paper would be a little bit show-throughy, you know, see-through. That's what I heard. So then I'm just going to make a couple of little tags to go in here. So this one I did, and I've got another couple there, and I've got a little pocket at the back to put some more on. So this will be a little happy mail type thing, or it could go in a journal, but it's more likely to be a bit of a happy mail. And I'm going to just back that onto some cream cardstock. Okay, so what I did, I've got, I'll sit down now. I've got some templates that I used to use just to stitch, and these I used for scrapbooking. I just mark the little dots with a pencil and put bling on there from, you know, how you buy the strips of bling. Well, I use these to put where I wanted to put the bling. Who are they by? Basil, basic paper. So I've got a couple of those different ones, and then these are just a little bit bigger. They've got the bigger holes, and these are the same people, Basil. So these are just a bit bigger holes, and to be quite honest, I've not ever used these, the bigger ones. And then I've got my Stampin' Up ones, which I've used probably once or twice. And these, if I put them like that, can you see them better? No, you can't. What about Aunt Rachel's? Anyway, oh, there we were. There. So they're shapes, and you've got, these actually go with their dies. And there was that one, and that's got butterfly and a flower and banners and a square, and these all the punches and dies, and then the ovals. So what I did was cover my book page. So I've got my book page all covered, and then I just punched the holes. So I just got the let me might be better. No, camera doesn't like the, no, that's not too flashy either, is it? Let me see if I can zoom down a little bit for you. Oh, what's happened there? Oh well, you can see it a bit better, but I don't know about the colour. Okay, at least you can see. Oh no, there we go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We're going to be in and out because of the Well, there you go, it's better there. Okay, so I've got the pieces and I've covered them on there. And then what I did, I just grabbed whatever I wanted, the shape, and just popped it down. And then I've got this big pin, and then I just punched around. So I've just got those other couple, and then I was just going to try one of these others that are here, and I think I've got a couple that are small, yeah, and I thought I might do a long tag and then just do like down the border of it. So I'm going to show you what I do, and then I'll do a bit and then I'll come back and finish it, show you the rest finished off, save you watching all the ins and outs of everything. So it's just around like that, and I think this one's going to be a little bit better on, especially on this one, because I found that the one I did here, here, they're very close together. But then again, I don't suppose it really matters that much. And plus, it's a long while since I've done it. So some of my colonial knots turned into French knots along there. I went the wrong way and I thought, uh-oh, I was all confused. Easy done. So you just punch your holes, and if you don't want to, the reason I'm punching the holes on the paper is for ease of sewing. You know, if it was just fabric, I'd just probably mark with one of those iron-on pencils, iron-on pens that iron off when you iron the calicos. But for this, last night when I was doing those other ones, I found it really easy just to do this. And I must admit, this is easier than when I was doing it freehand, because I did it with I just pushed it through with my needle. And then this little line here, you could just go around the edge, but with, you know, like that, just do it all the way around, but we'll just leave that. And I think there's an edge one there too. Can't remember, because they're big holes, whether you put your bling in there. I think that's what it was for. You know, your little diamantes and things are smaller than that, so you actually put them in there so they're in the right spot. But you know, you've got to have everything, but then you don't use it. Okay, so that's how I did that. Okay, what I'll do is just do the little flower one and show you how I did it. And I reckon this could just be fabulous for a sewing journal, or if you wanted to just have something a little bit different in your journals. There's a little pocket or tag. Oh God, I tell you, I've woken up with such a head today. We're supposed to be going out tonight to my brother-in-law's, and I can't say no, because I'm very well known for saying no. And his son and girlfriend coming up from Adelaide, so, and we got the message from Scotty to say, Auntie Nettie, you're going to be there, so well, we better get there. Okay, so just thread your cotton on. And this, I was very lucky. I went up to the Salvos the other day. Most of you, or some of you, might know that I'm going to be doing some volunteer work there. Whoops. And I found, and it was like $4 or something for all this. And one of these, most of the coloured ones, they weren't even out of their packet. and this one has just been, I just took one of those out, so they've sort of done that one up. So, and some beautiful silk crochet cotton. So that was a fabulous find. Okay, now back to this. So I just come up anywhere and pull the knot up. Now, when you do your colonial knot, you basically, it's a figure 8. So I go under and then under again and in the hole. Now, when you do it on material, you go just next to the hole. But by doing it back in this way, and because I'm actually sticking something onto the back of the is that going to work if I, so then I go under, bring it around and under again and back down here into the hole, and then just pull it through. Okay, so then you got your back, and then once you stick something over that, I just run the bead of glue around the shape of it, and that holds all the stitches into place. Because going back into the hole, making another hole, I mean, next to this one, the paper will just disintegrate. Or okay, so again, under and twist it around, under again, twist it back, whoop, and into the hole. This is hard to watch the phone and the card. So I'll do that again in the hole. Under, and I usually hold this down the bottom there like that. So I'll go again, under again, back through the hole, and then just pull it. And I don't pull it too tight, because I have done it, pulled it a bit tighter, and then it comes straight back through the hole. So yeah. So I go under, whoops, I split the thread, under again, back down. Once you get the rhythm going, unless your head has a little brain fart like mine did earlier, I couldn't remember where I was at, you know, it doesn't take very long at all once you get going. And then by holding this like that, you pull it, and then it just pulls it a little bit tighter so that you can get a nice little knot. So very relaxing last night, sitting watching telly and doing it. Under, and through the hole. I reckon. Oh, it's Peter. I thought my girlfriend has come. There we go. This stamp has actually, this design has actually got a stamp to go with it, as has the butterfly one. And I thought earlier that would be really nice to just jazz up a page, you know, with your stamp and just do some knots around the edge of it. Not that I would for this project, because I wanted it sort of like the calico and lace of the calico and thread of the colonial knots. So, you know, you can make little booklets, you can do all sorts of your ephemera pieces, and then just decorate with a pattern of colonial knots. And, you know, how cheap is it? Book pages and a bit of thread. And how effective. I think they just look so cute. So thanks, Mum. She was a great sewer and embroiderer. Not so much in her latter years as her hands went. She couldn't use them as well as she did, but she was a tailorist and made a lot of our clothes and the kids' clothes. Made Jackson's cot sheets for Joanne. It was, yeah, always doing something. And I think she helped out too. The church had a craft group and she taught a few people different stitches and sewing and crocheting and knitting. So yeah, there we go. Back down into that hole. So I might just leave it there for a second and finish this off, and then just show you how I'm going to finish the tags off and pop them into the journal. Says she and keeps going. Once you get into the zone, like I said, you just keep going. It's going a bit weird, isn't it? The colour on I hope it's not for you guys, but okay, I will stop it there and I will catch you in a minute. Okay, so I'm back. I've done all my stitching and I've just been popping book page onto the back of the pieces. So I've got one more to do. So I did a couple with my glue stick, but it chomped into so much of the glue stick that I thought I'll just try. I got this at Kaiser Craft and it's a PVA glue, so I've just got some in my palette and it came out, and I hope rose oil doesn't affect it, because I've got this little bottle and I realised as I sprayed it, it's got my rose oil in it. So we've got a nice smelly glue. So I'm just mixing a little bit of that with the water and then really just going over it, making sure that I've got the stitches where they joined, and popping it down. So it was so much fun last night doing this. We were supposed to go out and Jeanette had a meltdown, so dizzies and oh god, anyway, that's what happens to me. So it was only to my brother-in-law's too, and I was so upset that I couldn't get there, but not to worry, that's the nature of the beast and they understand it. Okay, and then I just pop it down on this. Actually, I'll put it this way and then I've got a bit more up the other end. And when I go, I just make sure I go around the edges here. Actually, that looks like I've got the paper, the backing paper's a bit, it's the first one, wouldn't it do it to you? So I'll just pop a bit. That sounds like my nephew coming to say hello. Might have to turn off in a minute, we'll see. They came all the way from Adelaide, and especially asked us to go around last night, and not to worry. So there, we got that all down. Then I go over to the back and then just make sure that I push that, and I don't mind. I was tossing up whether to use scrapbook paper on the back of them, and I thought, oh, it's just keeping with the nice theme, using the book page, so I've decided to keep it at that. Now, God knows how I'm going to get that glue back in this bottle, but I need to do it. Otherwise, and I am going to stop the video, sorry, because I think that might be them. I knew if I started that would happen. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so once I've done that, then I just cut out the shapes. Now, I'm not sure about these. I'm thinking about putting a flower or something in this one, and then just cutting around the edge. So we'll just give it a rough chomp. Give them a rough one, just so that they're cut away from each other. Then I can work out what we want to do. Okay. So, you know, if you haven't got these little templates, just do them freehand, or do the old-fashioned way of you put, if you've got an image that you like, just pencil across the back of it, and then you just go over with a stylus and work out the shape that you like. That's another way of doing it if you're not comfortable with freehand drawing. Okay, so let's get back to this. Now, I had done the, or did I not, put in the pages. There's about 6 pages. I think I did. Then what I've decided to do is on here, I've just got a piece of book page that I've reinforced with book page. And all I'm going to do to that is slide it up under here like that and glue it down the side and across the bottom. Okay, so where's my art glitter? Let's hope she's going to work for me. So we just go across the bottom, and that'll be just a little tuck on each side. Oh, wrong way. Silly girl Jeanette, because I need it. Yeah, geesey gander. So just across the fold. Nearly mucked it up, didn't I? Nearly mucked that up too. Okay, so then I just fold it in half, slide it into position, and there we have our little pocket. On both sides. So I decided to do one on this one too. Quick and easy. And I've just, like I said, I've just done these on book page just to give them a bit of stability, because it's book page can be a bit flimsy and these are a little bit old. But I just wanted the neutral, I just wanted to go with the calico and lace type theme. So there we go, slide it on. Out to the side. Okay, so then at the front, I'll just give them an extra crease to make sure they're going to lay flattish. Now, that's for there. Where's my other one? Uh-oh, I've lost it. got two little tags. Where did I put them? Oh, in here. Goodness. And I've only just done them. I know. Duh. Put them under here to flatten them. Goose. Okay. So I've got this little one that I'm going to put in here. And underneath that, because I've got, that one's going to go at the back. And then I've got this little flower to go just in the front there. Now I did around, with the Stamping Up, they had the little Duvas templates. They had one that looked a little bit like a tag. So I've just gone around like that. I'm just going to put that on the pocket. And I'll just do that with my art glitter. And I'll just put it onto the cotton, but then I'll also go around the edge. And then just hold that down just to down around the edge there. It'll take a few seconds to attach. Might be better like that one. Yeah, that's good. It just needed that little bit to get it started. Then I was wondering, that's black though, that's the only thing. Tracy and Andrea did these little labels, but I might, let's see, you could do something like that. Actually, that doesn't look too bad, does it? But you could put something like that in there, and I do like that. What could we put at the back? This one that says hopeful. Oh, gorgeous. And I've just put some glossy accents onto them. Yeah, we'll see how we go. We might use those. Okay. Now, this one, I'm going to cut around it and just use it as a little, I'll put a little paper clip. Now it's all stuck down, so it shouldn't come apart. Shouldn't. Now on this one, I'll just say, just want to go I suppose if I do it, I'll cut it. I was just thinking, but not. Okay. But can't be just having a plain one. So when you do this, I think I've shown it before, you just hold the little and turn it, then you grab it again and just twist until you get a same back on this one. Hold the tiny little piece, right, yep, twist it, then go back in again and turn it around, and then you get your paper clip like that. Just a little bit of bit of decoration. Now that can just slide right down there, and then that will go onto the page. So by doing the by doing the little circle, I just like it, and on the back you've got your little circle there too. I had to put my my silks up because one little puppy was in here and took off with them. Got that one. I actually like that for that one. So whether to ink around them or not, let's see what one we're going to put in there. What Brad? Oh, I've got some nice little ones there, but I think they're too little. Just to put a little eyelet in there to take the ribbon, or we just clip it on. Are too big. Oops. And they're too big. I suppose I've got a gold tin, so I might see what they look like. Might muck it right up, hey? Because these are fairly tough. It's a bit off centre, but that's all right. We'll just have to deal with that. Oh, that's all right. And I think I will just lightly just a smidge. You could too just go over those as though they were embossed onto the back, and that would look quite effective. I might try that on another project. That might look a bit cute. Teeny weensy bit there. Okay. Yep. And we'll put a piece of this. This is craft fabric, and it's silk, I think, birch. Doesn't say. Doesn't say. Oh dear, there you go. Through.
Coffee's brewing.
Okay, won't be long. Coffee's on the way. There's that one. So there's that page. We've got our little bit here. So I thought I might just pop a little butterfly in there, and we'll just leave this as a square for a journaling tag. So just a little bit around the edge there. A little tag there. Okay, we'll leave that one at the moment. We'll go back here. We've got some green. I think I've got green in the other one. Oh, no, it's picked up. Oh, I've got a mess here, haven't I? Okay. Has anyone got a big chomper? Do they like it? I'm tossing up because I find this hand very hard to hold in my hands, and I just wondered whether the chomper would be better. Just let me know if you've got it and you think it's worth the money. I'll be interested. Let's just put a single one of this. It's a little bit thicker than the other one, so we won't worry about having the just grab that with the forceps because that's easier for me. There we go. Okay, and that is a little bit, I'll just chomp it down a fraction. And this one I did the pink and green on, so we'll pop that on to that one. Oh, must have been a bit not seeing straight when I did that. Oh, doesn't matter. A little bit of I might just chop that knot off. Okay, they're cute for little labels. Very cute. I think I should have perhaps cut around those, left a bit more of a border, but it might go down. Sorry, I think I was out of camera then. Oh yeah, it is going down. I thought I was a little bit close to the stitches. That just holds it down like that. Now this one, I thought I would just use, just got one of these, whether I use it there. What have I got left? I mean, I can always make some more. So I wanted this one to, I'll do this now, I want this one to go in the little pocket on this end. Sorry, I'm off screen again, gosh. Okay. I'm going to go in there. And then I thought this could be like a little, I suppose we could just have it up the top, couldn't we? And then something could eventually just tuck up under. That's the method in the madness here. And I just go across the top. On and onto the stitches. Now I'm going to go just onto those stitches around, and coffee's ready, so I'll just go and have my coffee, and then I'll come back and I'm going to put, where is it? There's it gone. My little piece of silicone mat. Oh great Scott, it's gone walkabout. Okay, we'll use oh, there it is. I knew if I sort of said, come on fairies, come on, little angels, help me out here. So I'll just pop that there. And that will, yeah. And then you could put something on that one as well. Yep. Okay, I will be back. I'm just going to have my coffee so it doesn't go cold. And I'll just pop you on pause while I do that. Okay, back and brought my brew with me. So that's dry there. So that's quite a cute little book. So we've got the front. I don't think I will put the labels in there. And then you've got some journaling space. Got space to put some little bits and pieces in. Very plain, but very cute. Now, the other thing I was going to do, and why not, let's do it. I did the long pattern, and I thought, I tied that in a bow, I thought we could put that as a little pocket too. So why not, hey? I think that'd be nice. And then I can put the other little bits in there, so whoever I give it to, they can decide what they want to do with those bits. Okay, coffee out the way a minute. Gosh, it's going to take me a week to clean up this desk after this project. Okay. What is it?
I don't know.
On table. Oh, the little. Thank you. Where did you get that from, dog? Little puppy. She nicked that from somewhere. Oh, you're a devil.
You just came out with it.
I don't know where she would have got it from, because I haven't used that for a while.
It dropped on the ground.
Dear me. that she took a roll of paper out there earlier, and that's it was a $12 roll of ribbed calico colour ribbon, and I said to Peter, golly, that was $12 a... I'm not going to back this, I'm just going to leave it because it's fairly stiff, and I don't want to have it too stiff. Okay, so we just run another little bit down there. Oh, for gosh sake. It sounds like someone might be here. Yep, someone's here. Yeah, that's somebody here, so I'm going to have to cut you off again. Okay. But that's how okay. Hello. I'll be back. Okay, back again. It's been one of those videos, hasn't it? Backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. So I've just done those little pockets. I'm going to leave these like that, I think. Well, I could put both of them in there, couldn't I? Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. I can always do another couple to fit in, to go into it as spares. So I'll just trim around the edge here. I think I might have to go and get the other light, because it's getting very dark and it's just come over really cold. So I might have to go and bring my other light out. I think it's getting to the stage I need to get the electrician in to put me another light in. Okay, so we've got all those little bits. What are you doing back, Missy? Okay, so we'll just ink those up. Just a little bit around the edge, just to get a definition, because I'm very pleased with how this is going. Okay. And what I've also done, I've just bought a couple of stickers out. Wondered whether something like that might just they're a little bit big, aren't they? Suppose I could cut them down a bit. What's that one? That might go. Okay, let's see what we can make out of that. Okay, so if I keep it, okay, we might just cut this little one off here. so we'll just get that off. Oh, oh, it doesn't want to come for me. There we go, I think I've got it. Okay. So if I just pop that there. Just this little bit down here. And I'll just pop that on there as well, just to... Oh, come on. Just a little bit like that. And then this little one, I think it will all fit if I just cut that off. Brilliant. So a quick little project. I just really enjoyed doing it. Using some,
What are you having for lunch?
whatever you want to make me. Just using, doing some sewing, using book pages and a little bit of scrapbook. So there we go. And I think that looks rather cute, doesn't it? Okay. So we've got the front cover. The back is just plain. Oh. And then we've got the inside. We've got the tag there. Let's do it. Isn't that terrible, aren't I? So I just put a little bit of this. It's a bit stronger because this is just on a little, I've done it on a very thick cardstock. Okay, so there we've got that. And like I said before, I've got a stamp that shape. So that would have looked nice if I'd perhaps done it in the brown. And that I have also the stamp of that one. So if I'd stamped that, might have looked nice. So I might have to do that as another time. And then we've got the little one here. And I guess, you know, stamp some words on there like, where are we? Let me just see. Let's just see what it will look like. I can always make another one, can't I? Let's make sure we're up the right way. But just, you know, a couple of little words just to... Yeah. I do like that. And I need something on there, so, you know, that could be a little flower or a... There's another one of the little... But I do like to leave when I, you know, make something for somebody, I do like to leave a bit for them to put their own little bit. So, you know, they could decide what people want to do with that part. And I like to stamp on this little one as well. There's a little bit there. We'll do a piece of this one there. and that just gives it a bit of a pop too. And we've got the back, and let's put this one on here. And there's the back. So I think that is really cute. I've just found this little piece, so we'll just pop that little piece in there. So, and then here's our ribbon. We just put just tie it up with the satin. And I think that is super cute. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that little project. I've enjoyed doing it. It's rather cute. So another little gift, happy mail gift, and really easy to do. So thank you for watching, and until next time we're together, happy crafting and bye for now.